Welcome to the Love Headline News. Coming up, Gender Ministry warned the public against fraudsters of the LEAP program. And also, waning interest in business education engages attention of stakeholders. My name is KWASI DEBRAH. Thank you for joining us. The Gender and Social Protection Ministry is warning the public against persons posing as officials of the Livelihood Empowerment Against Poverty LEAP program extorting money from the vulnerable. Sector Minister Otiko Efisa-Jabah is worried people as posing are deceiving the public and also advising the public to be wary of such persons and report them. Ms. Otiko-Jabah is therefore in Kumasi on a monitoring exercise of the LEAP program.
So if anybody tells you that you should pay some amount for anything, please do not do it. And some unscrupulous people also use my name and the president's name. For instance, there was one story that Nanado says that all aged women should go and pay 10 cedis and then they will be put on the LEAP or e-switch. It doesn't work that way. Those who are also telling people that on Facebook they've created an account in my name or they use their own names and say that Otiko-Jabah says bring 521 Ghana and then you'll be given a job. We are not an employment agency or motorbikes or that will put you on LEAP. So pay 521. People are very vulnerable. When you do that, you are cheating Mother Ghana.
Ms. Otiko-Jabah has also revealed plans to increase the beneficiaries of the program.
We are increasing the number of beneficiaries, but we have to go through certain procedures. And so when we finish with that, then we'll let the country know. Some time ago, there were only 90,000. Now, there are 950,000 beneficiaries in 213,000 households.
And he heard the Minister for Gender and Social Protection, Ms. Otiko Efisa-Jabah. Anti-Galamsey Task Force is unhappy about what is fines too lenient on illegal miners by the courts when they are arrested. The Operation Vanguard team also says slow pace of prosecution has also led to piled up cases related to mining. Commander of the task force, Colonel Michael Amuaisi, says many perpetrators and their financiers are more motivated than ever to act with impunity.
The punitive measures are not adequate. That is why people are still not perturbed so much. Because they think that, after all, they have money. If you find them, they can pay and then get their freedom, and then they will find other ways of going back into the bush. The justice system is also quite slow. You have a lot of them. Out of this 983 that have been arrested, only 95 has been convicted. So most of them are still on bail, and only God knows whether they are out of this or they go back to the bush to look for more money.
The force has also seized 82 arms like shot and pump action guns, 366 excavators and 3,100 dredgers known as chamfai, as well as 859 water pumping machines. Kanamwa Isi, however, says he indicates personnel remain resolute and unperturbed and to carry out their mandate.
I didn't say that it demoralizes, but it somehow affects in a way. It's a challenge because you keep getting the people and you don't see the results as you want to see. And you know, since we are not in that field, it has its own peculiarities and its own challenges. And therefore, we will only urge them to speed up the prosecutions and the trials so that at least people see the impact of what we are doing. It's like we are working and people are not appreciating what we are doing because they don't see the impact of what we are doing as they will want to see. Let's say out of this 983 people, let's say about 700 have been jailed or something or been prosecuted and sanctions applied to them. Then people will see that it's because they say justice delayed is justice denied.
I heard the commander of the Operation Vanguard, Colonel Michael Amuaisi. Let's do some international news. The German government has denounced experiments funded by the German car makers in which humans and monkeys reportedly inhaled diesel exhaust fumes. German media say the health impact research was done by EUGT, a body funded by Volkswagen, Daimler and BMW. Such tests could not be justified, the government said, demanding details. Daimler also condemned them. VW also embroiled in a scandal over software that gave false diesel exhaust data. In 2015, VW admitted having fitted cheat devices in the US that made their engines appear less polluting than they actually were. And that's how we end the Love Headline News at 4. My name is KWASI DEBRAH.
Just before you go, a quick one on our conversation for today here on Drive Talk, on Drive Time on Love 99.5. I've been working at my job for about 2 years, and some way, somehow, I ended up having sex with my boss. Both of us are married. We've been like this for over a year, and I've tried to put a stop, but my feelings have always... my feelings have me going back to what we had. Okay, all right. Neither of us has intentions of leaving our significant other for one another. Lately, my boss has been very distant, and I've given him his space. I think he knows what time it is. He knows it's about time, you know, we put a stop to this and all of that. Unfortunately, I got attached to him. I don't know what to do, so I can just stop having feelings for him. Should I change jobs? I've never been in this kind of situation, and I feel really bad about it. My intentions are not bad at all, and I know it's not fair for his wife and my husband, but this just happened, and I feel something so strong for him. It hurts to let go. Any advice for her?
I don't know why it has to let go. I certainly do not understand her. This is a false thing that you are engaged in. You are telling me that you feel bad. Go. I mean, it's an anomaly in the first place.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, adultery is an anomaly. Adultery, fornication is an anomaly. When you don't have the right to go for it, you don't go for it. So in the first place, it was wrong for her to go into it in it. And if now you've realized that's wrong, it's better you quit the job. Stop it and go your way.
Why not quit the relationship and keep her post?
The temptation is there. You see, you need not to, when the temptation is there, that's where the problem is. So since she has identified that the temptation is the man, then better quit the job. That's not the only job in the world.
Interesting. Kofi?
Yeah. Well, as the saying goes, you have the right to do all things, but not all things are good for you, right? So for her to, go into this and then have that feeling that is just making her feel like she should continue but not quit, should just even tell her that, something doom is staring at her. Doom in a sense that if this relationship should come out, will she still keep her job, or she will have to just relocate? Yes. Because if it comes out, then it means the issue has gone beyond the office to the boss's wife and other issues and stuff like that. So it will turn out to be something else.
Interesting. You can join in the conversation on any of our social media platforms. On Facebook, Love 99.5 FM. On Twitter, it's at Love FM 99.5 or DJ Ruben 995. Let's get talking.
You're rocking with the best.
Drive Time on Love 99.5 FM.
The best music, the best variety.
DJ Ruben is